Hey there, I'm Melissa Johnson with Southern Athena, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 7 promising signs that the home you're buying could have a good resale value. I know it seems odd, but when you're buying a home, you're purchasing an investment, and so you want to make sure that when you go to sell, you can make some money off of it. That is why resale value should be an important consideration when house hunting. 1. The neighborhood is hopping. So when you go to your homes, check out your surroundings. Is the neighborhood walkable? How far is the grocery store? Are there restaurants nearby? The more amenities that a neighborhood has to offer, the more likely it is to sell faster and for more money later on. 2. The street is quiet. Yes, you want to be in a neighborhood that's hopping, but you do not want your home to be right in the middle of it. And it may not be a concern to you to be on a busy street or surrounded by commercial properties, but that could be a concern for buyers later on. 3. The home systems are in good shape. So say you buy a house for $250,000 and it's a little bit older, so you end up having to put a new roof, windows, water heater, HVAC, and when you go to sell, you get it for a little under $350,000. Well, that sounds like a good return, but when you take into consideration all these big ticket items, it's really not that great. So when you're going to buy, either make sure that these systems are already in good shape or set an allowance to the purchase price to replace them. 4. The schools are great. So even if you don't have kids, but you someday plan to sell your home, you still need to research the school districts because this is a top priority for a lot of buyers. 5. The light is inviting. So this sounds silly, but when you walk into a space and it has good lighting and it's bright and airy, it just makes you feel better. People are drawn to this because it is so inviting. So when you're purchasing the home, make sure you go look at it multiple times of the day to see how the lighting affects the space and if this will be a pro for you when it comes to resale. 6. The plan is family friendly. Again, if you don't have kids, but you know selling it later on is a concern, keep this in mind. Are there 3 bedrooms all on the same floor? Is it open concept? Is there a bathtub? Or if you're looking to retarget people who are downsizing, is there a master bedroom on the first floor? So these are good things to keep in mind, and even if your home that you're looking at is a little quirky or untraditional, just keep in mind that it could lower the buyers you're trying to reach and potentially your return on investment. 7. The community is restrictive. So as I mentioned in a previous video, HOAs have a lot of pros and cons to them. When it comes to selling your home, a pro is that you don't have to worry that when you move in, everything looks great. A few years later, the neighbor paints his house hot pink, and you now have to sell your home with a hot pink house across the street. HOA makes sure everything's in check and make sure the neighborhood is held to that higher standard. But at the same time, some buyers don't want to move into an HOA. So those are definitely things to consider also when purchasing. These are all great things to remember, but when it comes to your future resale value, remember that it's not a promise. We all know that the local market and economic factors play a significant role in the housing market. But doing these few things in that instance that the housing market tanks, it could be the difference in barely getting by or coming out ahead. So if you have any questions or like more information, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.